All right, it says we're live. Good evening, everyone. Let me get this on here. Oops, there we go. How you doing? How's it going? Welcome. Whoa, I'm Dave, and it is Thursday. Oh, Thursday. That's tomorrow. It is Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. That's yesterday. It's Wednesday. How are you? Well, Wednesday, November 13, 2019. And as you know, on Wednesdays, you know what we do every Wednesday. That's right. We read. It's Walking Leader Wednesday. We read from one of my books, either The Walking Leader or, there it is, Great to Follow. There it is, The 20 Rules to Becoming a Better Follower and a Leader that is great to follow. So again, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you're watching live, I do appreciate you. Thank you very much. And if you're watching on replay, I really appreciate you because you're taking that time. And again, if you're watching live, you're making that time. So that's, again, thank you very much to each and every one of you. So before we get going, let's do a little administrative stuff. Folks, I'm on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Dave Guerra. I'm also on Instagram, Dave_Guerra. That's the underscore, that little underscore there. And on Facebook, if you're not watching me on Facebook and you're watching this on a replay, facebook.com/TheDavidGuerra. That's me. So let's get on with it. Let's get moving. Again, today's topic is Walking Leader Wednesday. And today I am reading from I keep calling it a chapter, but it's actually Rule 15. Rule 15, know your coworkers. Know your coworkers. So there will come a time when you will need to work with coworkers that you have never met or even knew work with the organization. This is one of those great opportunities to get to know those who work with you. Of course, most of us know the people in our department, section, or group, but what about the people that work the overnight shift, or the seasonal employees, or those located at remote offices? What about them? They are important. They are important members of the organization as well. They are as critical to the success or the failure of the company as you are. Therefore, you should get to know them as well, and you must do it now, not later. Always extend a welcoming hand to everyone you encounter every day. Shaking someone's hand is a good way to build an almost instant bond. However, you must take care not to appear awkward. This is not your first handshake, is it? No. There's plenty of fantastic sources out there on how to shake someone's hand the right way. If you're a handshaking veteran, then it would not hurt you to touch up on the proper etiquette of business handshakes. Consider it a great opportunity to hone your skills. Novice and veterans will put those skills to the test every day. Once you get past the handshake, the rest is all downhill. Well, for the most part, it's all downhill. As you become familiar with your coworkers, you will have to determine what limits you have as you build a relationship with those individuals. You should go with your gut or intuition and set those limits early. A word or two of caution, though, depending on what department assignment you have or what your role is in the organization, there will be individuals who will see you as a catalyst to fulfill their personal agenda or can make it life easier for them. Then on the flip side, do not assume that because you shake hands with someone in the organization C-level, it means you have an automatic in at the top of the corporate food chain. Lastly, you should also be cognizant enough to know that and understand there will be individuals that will be there, that will be on the defense when it comes to any form of interaction. And it would behoove you to move carefully as you do this. So folks, there should be absolutely nothing wrong with getting out there and shaking people's hands and getting to know them and understanding them and realizing that, hey, everybody works together. But there's no rule that says you have to get out there. Well, yeah, there is. It's called being a leader. You have to get out there. You have to understand because, again, you're building success. You're building a foundation. You're laying down a foundation for success, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Because you get to know each other. You start interacting with each other. Then you become proficient together. You hone your skills. You hone your craft. And you work towards achieving the goal. And that goal is, that's right, the goal is to get out there and make more sales, bring in more customers, customer satisfaction, be helpful, be happy, express them, ensure that you're there to help. You're there to help not just the external stakeholders, but the internal stakeholders, not just the customers, but the other employees as well. You're there to make each other's lives a little bit easier to deal with, a little bit easier, well, to get things done. And ultimately, that's what it's all about. Because when they see that, hey, they can turn to you and they can see that, hey, you can make things happen, or you act as their voice, you're their catalyst, you're what drives the change, then guess what? As a leader, they're going to see that. As leaders see that. As a follower, others are going to want to see that too. As a leader, they're going to move you up the chain. Because again, you're taking that initiative. You're reaching out and extending that hand, and you're making, building, creating, sustaining, maintaining relationships. And guess what? When it comes to success, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Doesn't mean you have to have the same political affiliations, the same religion, you share the same religion. No, what it does mean is that, hey, you respect them and they respect you, and you deliver for each other. And folks, that's where it happens. That's where change happens. It's when people who have really nothing else other than Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and that's all they have in common. Well, guess what? But if they can get together and they can see that, hey, things are happening and things are going to happen and things are going to get better, then guess what? That bond is tight, that bond is solid, and you have success in the organization. So get to know your coworkers. Get out there, know them, shake their hands, get to know them. I mean, don't make it creepy. Don't make it creepy, but get to know them, get to understand them. And the more they understand you and the more you understand them, the better off things will be. And more success is guaranteed because now you know each other's limits. So set those limits early, set the expectations early. But once you do all of that, you're good to go. Folks, I'm Dave Guerra. This is Let's Have a Chat About Leadership for Wednesday, November 13, 2019. And I talked about chapter 15 in my book, Great to Follow. There you go. Get to know your coworkers. That's it right there. There you go. And I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for watching. I thank you for the likes. I thank you for the shares. I thank you. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Lessons in leadership, and it's a good one. So get out there. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.